I have 3 pens here. Each one has a message. I want you to pick one, or maybe even two, or maybe all 3 colors. And I want you to sit and listen to every reading that resonates with you. So go ahead, pick a color, blue, pink, or green, and let's get into it. If you pick the green pen, you are someone that's really diving into a new stage of your life right now. You're really trying to be seen in a place that doesn't know how to see you, and what you're experiencing is the lashing of that. People are not viewing you the way you're hoping to be viewed. People are not seeing you the way you deserve to be seen and felt and coddled. You are in a space of the liminal right now where you don't know who to lean on, who to turn to, or what to do. And I'm being shown that you have to make the decision to step forth into a different path. Like you've been thinking of, you've been having your wheels turning for a while. It's like one of those wheels that you see at the ironworks places that move and the water catches them. That's what you're experiencing right now, is this turning point within your life, but you have to move the wheel. You can't just expect the wheel to move on its own, and it's moving because you're putting yourself in different places where people will actually be able to be a part of your life the way you need them to be. But you can't stay inside and hibernate. All I keep seeing is you on the couch with your blanket. You gotta get out. You gotta move. You gotta keep going. And I pulled the swan card for you. If you know how swans are, they do really well in couples. Swans are these beautiful, majestic beings, right? They form hearts with their necks. They like to just be left alone. They dive deep, head first into the water with their butts up, sticking up to be able to dive into what they want. You have to dive head first. There ain't no tapping a toe into the ice cold water. You have to dive head first. And by diving head first into this new embodiment of your life, you will watch the plants that you have seeded, the ones that you have seeded to grow, watch as they grow exponentially through your whole entire mindset. I'm seeing a lot of 3s for you. I'm seeing the color red, the red like around your crown area, which I just call it the crown, but it's the top of your head, the red around your throat area. It's like you have this fiery passion and this courageous mind, but you have to learn how to put that into the life that you're trying to live right now. And I keep seeing a song that's popping up, and it's by Cardi B, and it's like, Baby, I Like It, that song she sings. Now I like dollars, I like that song. She's like very into it. You got to make sure you're moving more, dancing more, getting up and shaking your ass, friend, okay? Blue Cat Baddies, I pulled the lamb card for you, my friend. Look at this. You are really where you need to be at right now. You're just questioning if this life is a life you want to live. And no, it's not, because you're in a space right now where it's you here, the life you want to live here, and just a couple little pieces that are moving you out from where you want to be at. Think of a lamb. A lot of people look at it as like this tiny little cute baby thing, okay? But lambs can pack a serious punch, and they're cuddly and sweet, but they also can be a little bit feisty and fiery. You must connect to your inner self and your inner knowing to trust your judgment calls, because you're struggling to trust your judgment. That's why I see you in the in-between. You're stepping in, especially around June into July. I see there's a big leap that you're taking here. Big step into this next chapter. And the version of you that's in the in-between is finally saying no more and dropping it. It's done. It's not letting it stay and fester. I do see you really in a space, though, where you're kind of learning more about your family, your mindset, things that like make you go boom. That's what I keep being shown. But those things that make you go boom and tick are the one things you need to focus on. I also see that your love life feels a little bit hectic right now. They keep focusing on like feeling like my heart doesn't feel fulfilled. Like you're kind of digging deep to find what works for you. I'm seeing 7s as a number straight across the board and 1s. So you might see 711 or 717, 777, 111. You might see 177. Those numbers are kind of pushing you to show you that, yes, you're opening up and you're going to hit the jackpot once you open up, but you have to open up to the possibilities around you. You're kind of staying in the notion where you're letting these new things come in, but you're also questioning them. It's okay to question them, but don't let yourself get wrapped up in the questioning. Let yourself enjoy the moment, because you're like, what if? What's going to happen next? I'm grateful for this, but what's going to happen next? Think of the way plants are, right? Like we just talked about, you plant the seeds that you sow. Think of how you're pulling the plant from the root. You're doing that with the things that are staying in your life. You have to pull them from the root and pull them out, and then replant something that will grow and blossom in that space. Don't be afraid to take up that space either, because you think you have to push yourself in the corner and nobody pushes you in the corner. You pink-capped fellows, okay? You got the spider card here, and I'm gonna tell you, if you look at the spider card, it's every freaking color of the rainbow in this baddie. But what do spiders do? They actually protect the environment, and they take on a lot of the pestering bugs, okay? You also are doing that, but you're keeping them trapped in your web, and you're not letting your web crumble. You're not eating those things, right? So think about your world right now, all right? You're the spider. You've gone and put these things into your web. You've wrapped them up nicely for your meal, okay? Those are the things that you want to remove from your life. You've done that. You grabbed a hold of it. But what are you doing? You're just letting it fall. You're not taking action and saying, no more are you allowed in my life. Yes, this is great for my life. This tastes good. You're finally taking a hold of that and grabbing grips of it, but you have to remember, you have to act and move like the spider. Burrow, create a web. You are able to do that. You're someone that's able to create from nothing, but you have to let yourself take pride in that. You know what the fuck you bring to the table. You know what you bring to the table. So stop letting every other person diminish what it is that you bring to the table, because I feel like you're around a lot of people, and it's not jealousy. It just feels like these people are just telling you that, like, what you want to hear, not in a bad way. It just feels like you have so many things going on that you're able to figure them all out, as everybody around you is taking you as the person that has to figure things out for them, and you're trying to take on their life and yours, but you really have to tackle the things in your life before you can help take on their life. It's kind of like a space where you're trying to figure out where you belong, but also how you can keep the flow of things. I'm just seeing like a river flowing in and out, and I'm being shown like the way that there's like a powerful barricade in the water, right? And that barricade stops and opens. It stops and opens. It's like one of those beautiful dams that people will create to make sure the water doesn't overflow in certain places. You have to be the creator of your dam. You keep going into these places ready for battle when they're not your battles to fight. I do see a lot of 9s around you. 9 is definitely a number that I keep seeing. But the 9s are also symbolizing a final ending. So when you're seeing a 9, I want you to look at the 9 and say, where are things ending in my life right now? What was the theme in my week this week? I also see the way that you're kind of stepping outside of your shell, like how a spider has that form that they have to, like the cast of their body, and they step into their new body. Like, that's what you're doing. You're stepping into this next chapter with a high, like, strong energy, but you can't let other people get you down, okay? Gotta move that energy, my friend. And if you like these, come back for more. If not, I offer card pulls where I dive in with oracle readings and tarot readings and my own psychic intuition first. So if you like this, and you like my style of reading, and I'm for you, go ahead and book with me. If not, I'll chat to you on the next one. Have a great rest of your day.